So a lot of new stuff came out. We're hearing about Call of Duty being Xbox exclusive. There are a ton of articles being written on it. Even forums came out, Xbox exclusive Call of Duty seems inevitable after Microsoft deal. We're gonna be talking about all of this shiza because listen, man, back in my days, people had to worry about microtransactions, unfinished games, and 2 weeks ago, we were all worrying about, we're gonna get NFTs in our games. And nowadays, we're worrying about like who's gonna get the exclusivity rights. We're gonna actually get to that. We do news videos, reaction videos every single day, so hit the subscribe bell. And if we can get 2 likes on the video, I will give all of you 1 million social credits for free. And there's a lot of new stuff that came out. I've read all of your guys' comments in my last video. A lot of you think that it's gonna go Xbox exclusive in the future. A lot of you think that it's not gonna go exclusive. Let me know how you feel about it. But listen, man, a lot of you had really good arguments. Some of you had very dumb arguments, okay? Facts don't care about feelings, so I'm gonna keep a buck 50 with y'all, okay? But a lot of you had really good arguments, but damn, man, nobody saw this coming. I mean, we're living through history. We're living through tough times. Like Activision, they got rid of that, or Microsoft, they got the Activision stone. Look at that, they got the Bethesda stone. And listen, man, I don't really care about Bethesda, but Activision, Call of Duty, damn, okay, that's a massive situation. So much so that we got Bloomberg coming out. They said that breaking Sony share plunged as much as 9.6%, almost 10%. The biggest drop since 2020 after rival Microsoft. Ooh, they're using their rival word. You know that Sony ponies on the Xbox, they can never come along, so this is definitely gonna help them fight a little bit more. Come on, man, just drop the console wars, my guy. After rival Microsoft's deal to buy Activision. And listen, man, shout out to the homie Reed for adding me in the situation. I did a little bit of investigation, and Sony did indeed lost almost $300 million. That's a lot of paper, okay? That's a lot of paper. But in the grand scheme of things, Sony is a $144 billion company, and some of you will be like, okay, damn, you know, $300 million, that's just a blip. But then you look at Microsoft, I mean, 2.28 trillion with a T, okay? Trillion! That's paper like I've never seen in my goddamn life. That's paper that you will never see in your goddamn life. Maybe one of you will see. I know that one of you will be like sitting in dark, rubbing your hands and whatnot. I mean, if you see that money, please like throw a Benji, my baby. Can a brother perhaps get a Benji or two here? I'm just saying, okay? But Gary came on, and let me tell you this, fellas. He's a former PC gamer editor-in-chief. He's a screenwriter and author on Rogue One right now, and says that if you thought Xbox and Activision was the biggest gaming news story of the day/week, just you win. Damn. Hey, yo, what the f? That caused a lot of people to speculate, like, what are we gonna get? There are people also assuming that there are a ton of rumors going around, and keep in mind, these are just rumors. Like, it's not confirmed or anything. I don't believe Sony buying Nintendo can ever be real, so yeah, that's basically the rumor, that Sony is gonna merge with Nintendo. So Nintendo, like, I don't necessarily care for that. Some of you will care, that's perfectly fine. Just like how some of you care for Bethesda. I'm not into Bethesda games. Listen, man, I'm just bad. I play Call of Duty, Battlefield, and GTA, and all 3 games has been disappointing. I'm part of the problem, basically. And you can see, like, people are fighting over dumb stuff. But PlayStation lost, accepted. You're missing the entire point. This isn't about PlayStation. Xbox has moved past the classic console race a long time ago. And listen, man, somebody give these kids a nipple, or I'm telling you, man, these are the same people that will be fighting over Tinder. While they're scrolling through Tinder and looking at the baddies picture, they will be like, nah, man, let me fight over PS5 and Xbox real quick. Come on, man, like, we're way past the 20. We're in 2022, okay? Just chess. But damn, check this out though, right? Activision looked at buying Zynga for more than 12.7 billion. But Take-Two was offering, but Take-Two ended up buying that, and Activision chose to sell to Microsoft for 68.7 billion instead. Damn. Could you imagine if Activision actually bought Zynga for for more than 12.7? So Take-Two got it for cheap, and Take-Two ended up getting that. And there are a lot of people out there doing helicopters with their woolies. Benty says that thank God Sony pony's down bad, okay? And listen, man, before any Sony pony get angry, I do play on Sony pony. I have not touched Xbox in my life. I will be touching Xbox in the future. But listen, Activision met with an advisory firm to explore topping Take-Two's 12.7 billion offer for Zynga. but sold to Microsoft instead. We got CNBC, we got more talking CNBC talking about it. We actually talked about this in my last video. We had the discussion, and now I feel very confident that this is what happened. Obviously, like, big brain here, 500 IQ I should say. Obviously this is my opinion, but damn man, Bobby Kotick wanted, and this is alleged, this is not confirmed, this is rumor, I don't want to get sued. Bobby Kotick wanted to buy a gaming website to change Activision's public narrative, report says. A Wall Street Journal report said he was interested in sites like PC Gamer and Kotaku. There's a massive article. I actually sacrificed myself so you don't have to. I read the thing, and essentially Bobby wanted to get an outlet so they could change the narrative and the talk that's going around. Obviously for months and months Activision stock has been plummeting, right? Everybody's talking about Activision being the hotspot of doing Easter eggs unwillingly with the baddies out there. I cannot say certain words on YouTube. They have been under a massive lawsuit. Bobby, he wanted to buy these gaming outlets, these news outlets, so people would start talking about that and forget what happened in the past, so they could see their stocks going up huge and this and that, and we get like positive reception. But that didn't happen, and they ended up selling to Microsoft, and now the stocks are huge. Everybody's forgetting what happened in the past. Everybody's now talking about the Xbox deal, which honestly though, it's working. Like, people are forgetting and people are moving on. You know what I mean, right? Like, these are chess moves. And now Xbox boss Phil Spencer expects PlayStation inevitable Game Pass rival to include new games on day one. And listen man, as somebody who plays on Sony ponies, man, I just have a hard time believing that will happen, okay? The fact that, like, Sony said that before, we do not view Game Pass as a valuable, it's not gonna be profitable, and it's understandable. It's Sony's company, they can choose to do whatever they want to. Sony got really strong first party games, so that's where Xbox is lacking, but right now they got the Game Pass going. They're buying every studio out there, so they got that going. But Sony, listen man, they are coming out with a Game Pass, and the fact that Phil Spencer is saying that, it's good. I'm glad that Phil Spencer is going that hard right now, because this is definitely gonna stop the Sony pony executives from doing helicopters with their release. There's no ifs and buts about it. This is good stuff for the gamers, for us the gamers, okay? But I have a hard time believing that we're gonna be getting games like God of War Ragnarok on PlayStation Game Pass day one. It's probably gonna happen like a year later, like 6 months later. It's gonna be coming out on the PC as well, so Sony is obviously distributing their games on other platforms. There are some people mad, but very few people are mad. Most people are like, okay, whatever, right? This is good stuff, but I don't know if Sony's gonna do. I feel like that this is just another chess move from the big homie Phil Spencer, because he knows that Sony is not gonna do that. They're gonna have a hard time. So let me just go ahead and start assuming that, so that brings more pressure to Sony. You never know, right? That's basically my opinion on it. Obviously could be wrong, but damn man, I would love to see that. I think it's gonna be a really good deal for the Sony ponies out there. But damn, I kind of feel like that this Game Pass is gonna be their response. They're gonna probably put this Game Pass thing out. In fact, they have took down the PlayStation Now cards in the UK, hinting at the fact that we're gonna be getting the Game Pass, and Game Pass was leaked a couple of weeks ago. We're also having patents for the backwards compatibility, so I feel like that PlayStation is cooking up something as well. We also had a leak recently that said that we're gonna have a big state of play in February, so it's gonna be really interesting to see what they do. Xbox exclusive Call of Duty seems inevitable after Microsoft deal. This has been written by Paul Tassi over on Forbes, and I read a little bit of it, so I kind of sacrificed myself halfway through, not fully this time. I'm gonna keep a $1.50. But this is official response from Phil Spencer. I'll just say to players out there who are playing Activision Blizzard games on Sony's platform, it's not our intent to pull communities away from that platform, and we remain committed to that. He said something similar with Bethesda as well, and once that deal went through, Bethesda games, guess what, man? They're gonna be exclusive to Xbox. So listen, man, I know a lot of you have like really good arguments as well. A lot of you think that it's gonna happen. A lot of you think it's not gonna happen. In my honest opinion, man, $70 billion, that, like I said, it's not like your uncle giving you $10 so you could go ahead and start buying Twinkies and call it a day. We're talking 70 billion. Now this deal is gonna go within, like, or I should say next year in June of 2023, and right after that I genuinely feel like that we're gonna see exclusive DLCs, something here and there, because PlayStation numbers are strong and Xbox is not quite there. So if they don't sell the game on PlayStation, they're gonna be losing a lot of money. Maybe they're gonna make it so it's free on Game Pass, it gets DLCs early, and Sony pony still gotta pay $70, which which is whatever, but at least it's gonna be on the console and they're gonna be able to make money that way. And of course, part of it will actually go to Microsoft as well. But at the end of the day, Microsoft bought Activision for the long run, okay? In the long run, we're talking like 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. Eventually, it's gonna be an Xbox exclusive. Once the Xbox console numbers have risen up, and if they see that there are more people playing Call of Duty on Xbox, they're just gonna shift. They're just gonna shift. They paid $7 billion for Bethesda. This time they paid 70. They 10x that mother trucker fast, okay? But for the foreseeable future, I guess don't panic, man. Don't panic. But click on this video on the screen and I will see you right there. Just click it, man. You're gonna